Connecting wires. Pigtail joint. This connection is used for connecting two or more wires without tension, such as in junction box, cable box, switch socket plug receptacle. Procedure. Strip wire about 5 centimeters of installation off. Twist two wires together about 60 degrees and leave the intersection point measured from the end about 4 centimeters. Use pliers to twist the end of two wires tight. Western Union joint. This connection is used for connecting two or more wires with tension, normally used for temporary installation, for example, exhibition, fair, and etc. Procedures. Strip wire about 13 centimeters of insulation off. Cross the lines intersect each other at right angle, measured from the edge of insulation, about 4 centimeters. Use pliers to twist end of two wires tight. Duplex joint. This connection is used for connecting two-core PVC cable by using Western Union joint method. Procedures. Strip wires about 15 centimeters of outside insulation off for both wires. Strip inside insulation off by stripping a wire longer than another wire for not making the joints in the same position. Connect wires together by using Western Union joint method. The longer stripped wire with shorter stripped wire, and do the same with other wires. Connecting THW cable with VSF, used for connecting wires to lamp. Procedures. Strip THW wire and VSF wire about 4 centimeters and 6 centimeters respectively. Bind VSF wire around THW wire and fold THW wire on VSF wire. Knotted tap. This connection is used for connecting two or more wires without tension, such as in junction box, cable box, switch socket, plug receptacle. Procedures. Strip a wire at the middle about 3 centimeters and strip another wire at the end about 10 centimeters. Bind the middle striped wire by another end stripped wire as shown in figure. Duplex cross tap. This connection is used for connecting two or more wires without tension, such as in junction box, cable box, switch socket, plug receptacle. Procedures. Strip a wire at the middle about 5 centimeters and strip another 2 wires at the end about 8 centimeters. Bind the middle striped wire by another 2 end stripped wires as shown in figure. Use pliers to tighten the wire connection. Single wrapped splice. This connection is used for connecting two wires, twist pair cable diameter larger than 6 square millimeters, with tension by using Western Union joint method. Procedures. Strip two wires about 18 centimeters. Loosen strand wire and separate wires as shown in figure. Bring the end of each wires, then twist them and make intersection point at the middle of the wires. Use pliers to catch the middle and bind each conductor by using Western Union joint method, one by one until finish. Ordinary tap splice. This connection is used for connecting two wires, twist pair cable diameter larger than 6 square millimeters, without tension by using knotted tap method. Procedures. Strip middle of a wire 10 centimeters long and strip the end of wire 15 centimeters long. Separate the stranded end stripped wire as shown in figure. Insert the separate stranded wire with another middle stripped wire. Use pliers to hold the tip of strand wire and bind them tight as shown in figure. Y-splice. This connection is used for connecting two wires. Twist pair cable diameter larger than 6 square millimeters without tension. Procedures. Strip a wire 10 centimeters long at the middle and strip another wire 15 centimeters at the end. Separate middle stripped wire near an insulation at any side. Bring end stripped wire, insert at the middle of another wire as shown in figure. Use pliers to hold the tip of strand wire and bind them tight as shown in figure. Vocabulary. Groove, tweak, lap, loosen, tension, twist, bind, tighten, braid, wire terminal block, wrap, connecting wire using wire nut, This method is for connecting wires without tension and is normally used to connect wires in junction box. The benefits of wire nut are convenience and no need to bind any insulation tape. Using wire nut, one should not strip wire too long depending on the size of wire nut and wires. The length of strip should be shorter than the length of wire nut. Connect the stripped wires by twisting them together and then put wire nut in and screw it tight. The number of wires in using wire nut should not be more than 3 wires, and all wires should be the same size. Wire nut cannot be used with a stranded wire. Use only with solid wire. Split bolt. This is used for connecting the large size wires together by using split bolt. Split bolt has a slot to insert the wire in and use nut to hold it by braiding. Wire terminal block. This is used for connecting 2 or more wires to expand the length of wires. Wire terminal block is normally used with small wires. Simply insert wires in the hole and screw them to make them tight.